Hello and welcome to another episode of Lexx Education, the comedy science podcast where comedian me, Laura Lexx, tries to learn science from her nerdy, younger, non-comedian brother Ron.
Hello, I'm Brother Ron.
For more Lexx Education content, to keep up with us in the Discord private chat, and for extra bonus episodes, find us on patreon.com/Lexx Education. A lot of the podcasts I've been listening to lately just run that at the top in their spiel. And I'm like, that's clever.
Yeah.
They don't do it as a grovelling apology. They just do it as a of course you would. That's how this works, you know? Mackie, you must... They also don't have dogs crabbing about the line. So I'm not saying it's something we have to do every time, but I thought I'd roll it in today and see how it went.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
Why have you pulled that face? Have you got some begging coming up later?
A lot of grovelling in the notes.
Hey, I'm not saying we can't do both every episode, but I thought that flowed quite nicely.
Yeah, that was good, yeah. I think, do you want some notes?
Yeah?
I think maybe do it in your own voice next time for a bit more of an... No, you didn't. You turned on kind of a sort of silky, like you're doing a thing.
Yeah, but imagine you've never listened to this podcast before and you just download this episode to give it a go. There might be somebody listening to this who, for them, that's,
Yeah.
And they want silky smooth podcasting. And then ever so slightly, my voice returns to its screeching, irate, horrible tone. But they're already suckered in by then.
No, I think more what you want.
Oh, hello, join the Patreon for stuff.
But that's not your voice either.
What is my voice then?
This one.
Hello, join the Patreon. Join us on patreon.com.
We're not even supposed to be plugging Patreon, we're supposed to be plugging the Cheerful Earful Festival.
Oh, well, they can't come and see that if this is the first episode they've ever listened to.
Why are we only appealing to them?
Because the other guys are in now. They're in the cult. They're stuck.
They're clearly fucking not.
Yes, right up top. Hey guys, this Sunday at the Bedford in Balham, which I'm pretty sure I put out a promo video the other week calling it the Balham in Bedford. So don't go to Bedford. Go to the Bedford in Balham. It's on Bedford Hill. And come and see our Cheerful Earful live show. We are doing...
You're not going to read the notes then, right?
No. Okay, I will.
I prepped.
For the love of a good fuck, please buy tickets, please. They bumped us up to the big room and we're letting Giles down. We're not letting Giles down.
We're really letting Giles down.
No, because I said small room and he said big room and I said small room, dude.
Yeah, because he believed in us and we've let him down.
So we're doing a spooky Halloween episode. Fancy dress welcome, but not essential. We, for example, will not be in fancy dress. I will be exhausted because I will be driving home from Edinburgh if I can afford a fourth hotel for one tour night. And we're going to be talking about the science of werewolves.
Yeah.
Oh, just like Mackie. Mackie, you're a werewolf.
Turn the gain up, see if we can...
She's so near the microphone. We're back in Ron's kitchen, by the way. Did everybody like our AI-generated rendition of Ron's kitchen?
It's bang on.
Yeah, because basically the what's it called, software that makes the transcript every week that we put out for no apparent reason.
You can stop now.
I can't stop now because I'm doing it, so it would really annoy me if it stopped now. I'd find it more annoying if it stopped than the pointless work I do. But maybe one day there'll be a deaf person that wants to get involved and wants the transcript, and for them, super worth it. Anyway, the software that generates that also every week offers, do you want your AI episode art? And I'm always like, no. And then sometimes I look at it out of curiosity, but it clearly only uses the first 5 minutes as prompt. So it's every week it's like a dog and a cat and just some nonsense. But I quite enjoyed your
You should
kitchen.
start posting those more.
I post them sometimes.
Oh, nice.
You could do it too if you like.
I wouldn't know how.
It's in our Headliner, which is what we use for transcript.
Interesting. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy this first physics exam.
Yeah, how is it, Ron? You've edited it.
It's a good episode, actually. If you look at the notes, there's loads of episode titles, even from the first 25 minutes.
Is that all you've edited so far?
The first 25 minutes, yeah. What's this beef about?
No.
Why are you being like this?
Because you were mean about my voice.
My my note was do it in your own voice, as in, like, your voice is nice, you don't have to do this other voice.
That was my own voice.
That wasn't your own voice.
Mackie, was that my voice?
I said, do you want a note? And you said yes.
I thought it would be a nice note.
It was. You're good enough, man. You don't have to put on this other voice.
Shut up, Ron.
Anyway, enjoy the episode. Testosterone. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ran.
Oh God, it's 44 pages. That's 8 pages longer than last night.
It's okay, we have snacks tonight.
Not enough.
We're boozing tonight.
God, I've been boozing for hours.
Yeah, you did crack that wine when you got home. That's okay. Look, we're already on question number 2.
How?
Because it starts on, page number 2, I mean.
Oh, God.
It starts on page 2.
Oh, I'm dreading this. Oh, no, and it's a circuit. I fucking knew it would be a circuit. Oh,
This is why you tried to pitch that terrible system about if you pass an exam, you get to do another one earlier, because you knew that you'd fail this one.
No, I just said maybe we won't do higher tier unless I get 75% at least on the foundation, because if I get 10% of this right, what is the point of doing an entire exam where I only get one
Content,
question
what's
right?
the fucking point of any of this?
Well, there's content and then there's bad tent.
Do you honestly think they're going to make bad tent?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Well, knuckle up, because we got 44 pages to
Knuckle
get.
up? You can't say knuckle up.
Knuckle. We missed some good knuckle up chat there. Something happened with the mic.
Oh.
That'll be fine. All right, Laura, you ready?
I mean, sort of.
Question number 1. A student investigated how the current in a filament lamp varies with the potential difference across the lamp.
Oh, shit. Hang on, am I allowed any formulas or anything?
Yes.
The physics equation sheet. Where's that? I need
I
that.
can send you that.
I need it.
You do need it. There you go.
I already want to get into the fancy biscuits. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, because I just sent you.
Older sister of the podcast is trying to persuade me to move to Bristol.
Do it. Is that
What's
why
the point? You're leaving.
Yeah, but then move closer to the rest of the family, and I'll be there for at least another year.
Oh, I don't want to live near the rest of the family.
You want to listen to Sarah?
Yeah, I like
I mean,
Sarah.
Big Sarah. Big Sarah.
Big Sarah. Don't tell her you call her Big Sarah.
Big ass. Laura, what is compound P? We never learned any of the circuit symbols.
I think I remember that. Though.
We did cover this.
No,
didn't we?
I don't think we did, but I think I remember this genuinely from school. I think that's a switch. I think that's a switch. I think it's a... So, obviously, you can't see this, listen at home. It's a break in the circuit, like a little gate. Oh, Mackie, I haven't given you any dinner. Okay, I need to feed Mackie in a minute. And it's got 2 little... like bangle ends, circles.
We can't spend this much time on the description of a small drawing of what we both know to be a switch.
Yes, I got it right.
1.2, complete the sentences. The ammeter in the circuit measures...
Current.
Okay.
He seems happy.
The voltmeter in the circuit measures...
Charge.
Are you happy with both those answers?
No.
Do you want to change either of those answers?
Does the voltmeter measure potential difference?
You
Is that
tell
what the
me.
slide is? Is that voltage? It was the slide? Huh? Let's change volt. How many helps do I get on physics? 5?
2.
6.
2.
More than 2?
1.
More than 2.
What about -1? And I already fuck you up on one of the answers.
Oh God, it feels like the last 24 hours didn't happen and this is just a continuation of last night.
We did this for 2 hours last night.
Fucking, and this is 8 pages longer.
Yeah, that'll be because of diagrams, though.
It better be, Ron.
Yeah, I'm scrolling.
Should I change voltmeter?
I can't tell you that. I don't have the mark scheme open right now.
But you know.
Yeah, Because this is for kids. And Laura, this is for the dumb kids.
Nah. A voltmeter measures.
We can't spend this long on question 2.
Well, why? Question 2 is the same as any other question. And if you'd help me, it would go quicker.
No, Laura, they get harder towards the
Do
end.
they?
Did you not notice how all the big, long questions were towards the end of
There's only one big long question.
No, there were multiple. I think you're really thick.
I think you're really rude.
I'm
and I'd
being
rather be
rude to you.
thick than rude.
I'm being really rude to you because I don't respect you.
Well, I love you.
I love you, but I don't respect you.
Well, I don't need respect. I've got strangers on the internet.
You've got wine.
It's not even wine, actually, Ron. It's vodka.
Oh, wow.
With passion fruit juice and vanilla flavouring.
Sparkling vodka. Right, we're moving on to question.
No, because...
Right, then,
Should I change my answers? Don't have to tell me...
I can't even remember what your answers are, whether you need to
You should
change
have written them down.
I have, but I'm not looking at that right now. I'm looking
Should
at
I change my
question
answers?
1.3.
You are extending the length of question 2. Should I change my answers?
You tell me.
No. Don't help me with...
Do you want to use one of your 2 helps on this right now?
Thank you. Can you please just tell me if I should change
You want to use half of your helps for these
half
4...
of one help?
No.
Half of one
No.
help. Because it's not
This
a
would
whole
be
help.
one of your helps.
No. Ron. Half of one help.
This would be your help.
Oh, fuck you then. Leave it as it is. I don't care. It's a reflection of your shitty teaching.
How will increasing the resistance of the variable resistor in figure 1 affect each of the following quantities? Sir, current in the circuit.
Sir, current in the circuit.
I just read it wrong.
Oh, you don't read the tables. I read the tables.
Yeah, but this is more of a question, so current in the
This is
circuit.
episode 5 of exam and you're here reading a table? Get your fucking mouth out my table.
Current in the circuit. Decrease, stay the same, or increase?
What was the question? How will
Does the-
increasing the resistance of the variable resistor... Okay. Increasing the resistance will decrease the current.
The mic keeps coming out.
I wonder why.
Potential difference across the lamp.
Stays the same.
Stays the same. Total resistance in the circuit.
Increase.
Happy with all your answers there?
Sure.
A charge flow of 15 coulombs passes through the filament lamp in a time of 60 seconds.
I just got an email about a magical family outing.
What is it? Where could we go?
Let's do it. It's the Brighton Lights. And it's in December. Oh, we went to this last year. It was quite nice.
Oh, this was last year. Then why are they emailing you now?
No. They're saying if I want to go...
Calculate the
this
current
year.
in the lamp.
Do you want to go? It's in December, in Brighton.
When in
I
December?
sat on that moon. I think through all of it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Calculate the current in the lamp. Use the equation.
Fucking just want to die.
Come on. The quicker you do this, the quicker we can stop.
Yeah, well, I lost my pen. There it is. Can you get the fancy biscuits?
Alright.
Well, they've come out earlier than I was anticipating. So 15... a charge flow of 15 coulombs passed through the filament lamp in a time of 60 seconds. Okay, so 15 over 60 equals...
What are these fancy biscuits, huh?
I don't know. I just liked the box in the little M&S garage today.
Yeah, I can
and I
see
thought you were mocking my biscuits. I'm going to get some different biscuits.
They're not labelled.
0.25A, Ron.
And what was the sum you did to get it?
15 over 60.
0.25A. Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
When the current in the filament lamp is 0.12A, the potential difference across the lamp is 6.0V. Calculate the resistance of the lamp. Use the equation.
Okay, the equation they give me is resistance equals potential difference over current. So the potential difference I know is 6. That's over current, which was what I just worked out. Was 0.25, I believe. So the resistance would be 6 divided by a quarter, which is 1.5, isn't it? But I am just going to check that on a calculator because I don't trust my brain. Wait a minute. 6 divided by 0.25 equals 24. So I'm glad I checked my brain. I think it's 24 ohms. Ohming. Oh. 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 Oh.
All right, Laura. Question 1.6. The student...
Why are you saying that so excitedly?
Because I thought it was going to be question number 2 because I had to scroll so far, but it wasn't. Oh.
That's caramel in that.
There's dust in this one.
We're cheaper because they're very near their best before.
Oh. Yeah, it kind of compacts and then becomes chewy. Not chewy on the first bite. They replaced the lamp...
I was very tempted then to say name of your last sex tape. But it didn't really work.
So we're siblings.
Literally like name of your last sex tape because it sells so badly. You get a different career.
The student repeated the investigation after replacing the lamp with a resistor at a constant temperature and then a diode. The student plotted a graph for each component, drew one line from each component to the graph.
Okay. The options I've got here are diode, filament lamp, and resistor. And then I've got 4 graphs. Shitting Christ. Current, I mean...
Do you reckon that sound of just Mackie's mouth is going to be on the podcast?
She's really nibbling her feet a lot at the moment.
Yeah.
God, I don't even know how to go about answering this. What investigation? Was there an investigation happening? Fuck. Oh, the panic mist just makes everything. So I've got like a musical F forte shape, just a straight line, a real wiggly worm, and then like a whoop, the tail's alive. Kind of a guy. Those are the different graphs I've got. I don't know. I don't know at all. The student repeated the investigation after replacing the lamp with a resistor at a constant temperature and then a diode. The student plotted a graph for each component. What is this talking about? Ron, I just don't know. Hey, let's go. Tails Alive is...
Tails Alive is the bottom one.
Yeah, that's the lamp.
Wait, can you answer it in... Right, so... You're a dick.
What do you mean? Alright, just start with the top then. Diode. That's the wiggly worm. Third one? I don't know.
Okay. Then...
Filament lamp.
D.
Nah, I've actually changed my mind about the filament lamp. I'm going to call that one the straight line.
Okay.
And then the resistor's going to be the tails alive.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Oh. 1.7, figure 2.
Hey, how'd you get 2 marks for that when there's 3? Fuck off. I had to do 3 questions. There's only 2 marks.
Yeah, easy questions.
I don't know what they mean.
The figure 2 shows an ammeter. The ammeter is not connected to a circuit. What type of error does the ammeter display?
A positive error. A random error. A random error, Ron. Well, it says 0.02, so it's positive in that it's showing some positivity in that it's like picking up what no one's written down. So it's more than it is. Is that what a positive error means? We've never talked about this. This is so wildly in the dark from anything we've ever talked about. Like, my mum is writing a letter of complaint to the school board as we speak that I've been sent into the lion's den with nothing.
Question number 2.
Oh, fine then.
What do you want me to...
Well, what do you want me to do? You can't just ask me questions about something I have never experienced in my
It's
life.
an exam!
Well, you should have taught it to me then.
Too late now.
Well, you're not allowed to look at me like I'm thick then.
But if I don't do this, then it's just you doing an exam.
But you're not even saying anything. A thick look doesn't help the podcast in any way, does
It does,
it?
because it gets this out of you.
Say something, you coward.
No.
Mucky, enough spinning.
Do you want your bit of help?
I don't even know, because apparently it's going to get harder.
I can give you a free bit of help on this one.
Yeah, go on.
Read the question again.
The ammeter is not connected to a circuit. What type of error does the ammeter display?
Yeah.
0.02.
It's not connected to a circuit.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, what should it be saying?
0.00. So it is a positive error.
Read the options again!
But
Read the options again.
a positive error, a random error, or a zero error?
Yes.
Is it a zero error then? Because it should be showing zero?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Because zero would be right, not an error.
You're so fucking stupid. It's a zero, because it's 0 is wrong. And it's like when your scales is wrong and you tear them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's called a 0 error.
Well, no one's ever told me that. I would say this was anything but a zero error because it's not showing a zero.
And it's an error that it's not showing a 0.
Okay, an error on 0 then.
You get it.
My brain just
Why are you fighting?
My brain just immediately discounted that as going like, no,
I can tell
not
you
that one.
never discussed it.
No. Do you think it's like when I play video games I have to have my controls inverted? Do you think I just think inverse?
We think super differently about everything, yeah.
Yeah.
No
Like, do
further
you
comment.
think that ammeter has anxiety? Like, even when nothing is being asked of it, it's functioning at 0.02?
No. I think it's broken. Right, random error, you said.
No, I said zero error, you stupid culk.
Cool.
Yeah. Like a Macaulay Culkin. Singular.
Right, I'll change it. You get a free bit of help there. Signed.
I like this.
Question
if I
2.
frustrate you enough, you help me just out of sheer
Sometimes
annoyance.
you're so dumb you have to be helped. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
I'm just joking. Mackie, can you stop noncing yourself on the carpet, please? Scientists...
Oh, we had this question yesterday.
Scientists developed different models of the atom as new... Mackie! Stop it. Developed new discoveries were made. Which particle in the atom was discovered first?
This came up the other day, didn't it?
Came up yesterday in the chemistry exam.
Should I go for the same thing again?
How confident are you?
Ah, never confident. What are you doing?
Just checking a message. People care about me. Can't pull that face. It's not, it's not like bloody Rob Beckett or something. It's just like dropped into my DMs to be like, oh, carry on, Ron. You can do that physics exam.
I text you all the time.
Yeah.
I'm basically like Rob Beckett, except wildly unsuccessful.
What are you doing?
What did I go with? I'm going to go with what I went with before, electrons, and just back myself.
Okay.
They can't ask the same question in physics and chemistry. That's trade's description.
In an experiment that led to the nuclear model of the atom, alpha particles were directed at a sheet of gold foil.
Yep. Rutherford.
Figure 3 shows the path.
Figure 3, young whippersnapper.
Figure 3 shows the path of 3 alpha particles passing close to a gold nucleus.
Ooh.
An alpha particle has a radius of 1.7 femtometers.
What the fuck is a femtometer?
It's a really, really small measurement.
Why is there so much brand new stuff coming up in this exam?
Because you didn't listen.
You've never said femtometer before.
We did a whole lesson on femtometers.
We did not. Because I'd have had a great time talking about feminist meters.
Femtometers. Daddy fingers.
Femtometers?
The radius of a gold nucleus is 4.2 times larger than the radius of an alpha particle. Calculate the radius of a gold nucleus in femtometers.
Oh, God. Okay. An alpha particle has a radius of 1.7. Radius of gold nucleus is 4.2 times larger than that. Okay, that's just a straightforward sum, isn't it? 1.7 times 4.2. Okay. Sometimes I get so creeped out by the question and how many words there are in it, I just can't see that actually it's just multiply these two things.
Sometimes they do just sneak a little bit of maths in. Because you could know nothing about any of this and get that.
7.14.
Alpha particles are deflected by the gold nucleus. What are the charges on an alpha particle in a gold nucleus? What's an alpha particle? Didn't like that.
I don't know. What is an alpha particle?
This we have definitely covered.
Is that a neutron?
If it was a neutron, why wouldn't we just call it a neutron?
That's a great point. I don't know anything about anything. What's an alpha particle? A proton? No, because then we'd call it a proton. It's just got to be a combination of some stuff.
Laura?
No!
Laura? Yeah. We've been recording for 24 minutes.
Yeah, and we're on question 2.
We are on page 9 though, to be fair.
Creaming.
Don't just shout creaming at me. Which one is it? Pick one of the fucking answers.
Oh, God. Can I look at the periodic table?
Yeah.
Will that help?
No.
No.
It's not what you need.
But that'll tell me whether a nucleus of a... No, it won't, because that won't tell me about the electrons, will it?
Read the 3 options.
An alpha particle and a gold nucleus are both neutral. An alpha particle and a gold nucleus are both positively charged. An alpha particle is positively charged and a gold nucleus is neutral. Oh, wait, a nucleus can't be neutral. So it has to be an alpha particle and a gold nucleus are both positively charged. Because a nucleus can't be neutral unless it's got no protons, and none of them have that, do they? So middle one, Ron.
Okay.
It's like Magic the Gathering. Read the whole card.
Yeah, don't just panic and groan. Read the question.
Do you want your trifle yet?
Why do I have to eat a whole trifle? When you sent me that picture of the trifle...
Because I texted you and I said, do you think it would be funny if you had to eat a whole trifle while we did this exam? And you said that trifle doesn't look very big. I'll leave it to your comedy judgment. And me, with the trifle, thought, it's quite a big trifle. I think this will be funny.
All right, but every time you take ages, you have to have some.
No, because I don't like trifle.
I don't like trifle.
Why did you say you would eat a whole trifle?
I did, and I said use your comedy judgment.
And I have, and I won't be
Well,
eating
get me
any
the trifle then.
Because I hate cream.
I hate cream as well.
Well, you have to eat it.
You should eat, like, some of the pickles from the fridge.
It's a big trifle, Ron. You have to eat it with this baby spoon.
Comedy value's going up.
Can you pick the trifle up a bit? With the spoon?
Wow. Here's my trifle.
Okay. All right. Question 9.
Oh, God. Which statement describes the force between the alpha particle and the gold nucleus?
Contact force, force of attraction, force of repulsion, there is no force. A contact force, I think.
Okay.
Wait, no, because if they're both positive, then there would be a repulsion. I'm going to go repulsion, Ron.
Okay.
Ron doesn't like cream, and there's lots of cream in this trifle.
Comedy gold.
You're just going to poop to death tomorrow.
I'll be fine. I don't think I'm actually allergic to milk.
Yeah, only a doctor told you were.
I think allergy tests are bullshit.
Do you?
I think so, yeah.
Like crystals?
Crystals are bullshit, yeah.
Sometimes.
What do you mean?
Everything has energy. Imagine if I got big into crystals.
I can see it for you.
No, I have quite... Is the trifle bad?
It's all one...
Yeah, trifle's gross.
It's not all one texture, but it's so all one vibe.
Do you want to put some pistachios in it?
No, maybe I'll put this biscuit in there. Try and shatter off some shards.
The next question, Ron, it says which...
Yeah, I've got to be trifle, so you're going to have to do most of this
Hang
now.
on, I've lost where we are. Which alpha particle in figure 3 experiences the largest force from the gold nucleus? I'm going to go with particle A, Ron, which is basically doing a hairpin bend off the gold nucleus, where the others are just slightly, wisping away.
Okay.
Oh, and now it's table time. Table 1 lists different models of the atom in alphabetical order. Bohr, nuclear, plum pudding, tiny spheres that cannot be divided. Which model in table 1 was developed first? I think it was plum pudding.
Okay.
Probably.
Which was developed last?
Well, I don't really remember the other 3, but I know Niels Bohr was Kenneth Branagh, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So that, by the time you're developing the atomic bomb, you must know what an atom looks like. So I would assume Bohr, but then I don't really know what nuclear refers to. Maybe they just thought everything was... I'm going to go with Bohr. That feels like a logic that I won't be mad at myself if and when that's wrong.
All right, we're on question number 3 on page 11. Flying through. Some isotopes emit nuclear radiation. Carbon-12 and carbon-14 are both isotopes of carbon. Complete the sentences. The nucleus of a carbon-12 atom and the nucleus of a carbon-14 atom have the same number of...
And the options are alpha particles, electrons, neutrons, and protons.
Really full of trifle already, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you think you can finish the whole thing? How was the biscuit edition?
It was the best bit. Biscuits are nice, trifle's bad.
Just put loads of biscuits in.
That's going to slow me down.
We've got ages. The nucleus of a carbon-12 atom and the nucleus of a carbon-14 atom have the same number of neutrons. I'm going to say neutrons, Ron. And a different number of protons.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Different radioactive isotopes have different half-lives. What does half-life mean?
Okay. It is the time taken for half the nuclei in a sample to decay.
Okay. Table 2 shows the half-life of some different isotopes of carbon. Which isotope is the least stable?
So it's going to be the one with the smallest half-life, which is carbon-18, coming in at 0.09. So I'm going to say carbon-18, Ron.
Okay. Final answer?
Yep.
Look at us go!
I don't know why you're getting credit for it. It's me.
I taught you all this.
So, am I getting it right then?
I didn't say that.
But that's how it feels. Huh? Did I get that thing wrong about neutrons and protons?
We have consistently through all 3 exams.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
I'm
Yeah.
going back.
I'm allowed to go back.
No,
I'm allowed to go back. I'm allowed to go back. You
Alright.
can go through your exam paper at any point, Ron.
Go back then.
Okay, so now I think the nucleus of a carbon-12 atom and the nucleus of a carbon-14 atom have the same number of protons and a different number of neutrons.
Right, let me just type that in.
You're not typing anything. I'm allowed to go back through my exam book.
Yeah, I'm typing it in. More marks. Workers in a nuclear power plant
Love donuts.
must be aware of nuclear irradiation and radioactive contamination. Draw one line from each term to an example of the term.
Okay, we've got contamination and nuclear irradiation. And the examples are exposure to a beam of gamma rays. Well, that would probably be new radioactive contamination, I think. Exposure to ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Accidental transfer of plutonium onto a human body. Maybe that would be radioactive contamination. Yeah. And then the fourth one is using a mobile phone. Ron, I'm going to say radioactive contamination is accidental transfer of plutonium onto a human body. And nuclear irradiation is exposure to a beam of gamma rays.
Final answer?
Yes.
We've got to take a break from this.
He means the tribal, just for people listening. He's not about to just have a recording break.
Why are workers required to...
Boggle?
Do you have Boggle?
No, I think we gave it back to you, didn't we?
Yeah. I miss Boggle.
I'll get you Boggle for Christmas.
Thank you.
If you move back to Brighton.
One of my friends lost one of the dice. Yeah.
Can you make a new one?
Make a new dice?
Yeah.
Couldn't see
You
how.
could get a D6 and just put some labels on it with letters on it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Draw on it with a
I don't-
Sharpie.
That wouldn't work.
It would.
I don't think that would work.
That would work.
I don't think that would work.
Get a white D6 and just...
I don't see how that could possibly work.
Why? You could even just draw a key that you kept outside of the Boggle box.
I don't see how that could work.
Well, then you're a thickie.
Why are workers required to walk across a sticky floor before leaving the power station?
To make ASMR videos for the internet. No, the options are to remove alpha particles from their shoes, to remove gamma radiation, or to remove radioactive dust. I'm going to go with dust. It's probably dust.
What is dust?
What is dust? Baby, don't hurt me.
Coarse or fine?
I can't remember what I went with in the end. Fine. I think it's fine. Ugh. I watched your sternum puke then.
Yeah, I don't like trifle.
Why Why did you let me spend £7 on a trifle?
You spent £7 on that.
I don't know. I didn't look at the price. I was quite depressed today.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I'd kicked that little boy.
Yeah, we should
Hurt my girl.
Rage Brigade. Go.
I hate things that upset her.
That's why you've got low self-esteem. The places where people work and live contribute to the nuclear radiation they are exposed to.
Whoa! This table shows the mean daily dose of radiation caused by 2 different jobs. Aeroplane pilot, 0.072. That's loads, because a nuclear power station worker, 0.00050.
Calculate the number of days a nuclear power station worker must work before receiving the same dose that an aeroplane pilot receives in 1 day.
Oof. Okay. So, is that 0.072 divided by 0.050? Let's see what that sum comes out with and see if that looks viable. Yeah, why not? 144 days, Ron. Why are my friends leaving me voice messages right now? Busy.
The process of nuclear fission takes place in nuclear power plants. The process of nuclear fusion takes place in the sun.
There's something very funny about that. Good work, AQA.
Draw one line from each process to its fuel.
Ooh, okay. Nuclear fission. So this is power plants. The options are hydrogen, iron, lead, and uranium. I'm pretty sure it's uranium for nuclear fission, the power plant one. Nuclear fusion is hydrogen. I'm sure the sun is hydrogen. It's not iron or lead. I'm going to go hydrogen, yeah.
We're on to question number 4.
Ooh.
The UK uses renewable energy resources to generate some of its electricity.
Not a bloody enough, King Starmer.
This pie chart shows that. Calculate the percentage of energy generated using hydroelectric power.
Okay, so the pie chart shows 56% wind, 10% solar, and 29% biofuel carry the one. That makes that 95%, so it must be 5% hydroelectric, Ron.
Love that for you. Are you okay to just do the exam on your own for a bit? I need a wee.
Oh, well, I need to feed Mackie, so should we have a little pause?
Oh, no, you need to churn through it.
No.
And then I'll feed Mackie.
You won't feed her properly. You'll feed her disgusting things.
Why would I do that?
Because you hate her and you hate me.
I don't hate Mackie.
Look, she so can't bear to be away from me that she's just sitting in the middle of the floor forlornly rather than on any of the comfortable chairs.
Yeah, because she's a dog.
No, she never sits on the floor.
She's so rubbish.
Oh, she's gorgeous and brilliant.
All right, okay, pausing here.
Watch 'em run on by, catch 'em as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free fall. Here a little slip, there a little touch. Most of them are gone, so there won't be smudge. One more day until the storm. Do I follow where she goes to the barricades of freedom? Will I join my brothers there? Okay, I've put some tea on.
Okay. I feel rotten. Run to the core.
Are you recording?
Yes. A remote village in the UK.
Oh, Ron, you sound dismal.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I need minus trifle. Please take it away.
No, you have to finish
I
it.
can't bear to be near it.
It's wobbly.
it's deflating in there.
No, you've eaten it.
A remote village in the UK uses a hydroelectric generator to provide electricity. The mass of the water that passes through the hydroelectric generator each day is 2.5 million kilograms. The change in vertical height of the water is 15 meters. That's not standard form. Gravitational field strength is that. Calculate that.
Okay. Right. Calculate the decrease in gravitational potential energy of the water. Gravitational potential energy equals mass. Mass of the water is 2,500,000 times gravitational field strength, which is 9.8, times height, 15. So it's another simple sum using the numbers provided, isn't it, Butler? Yes, Winston. Times 9.8 times 15 equals, Ron, my answer is 367,500,000.
3675.
000.
Okay. Use the physics equation sheet to answer these next two questions. Write down the equation which links energy, power, and time.
Energy, power, and time. Okay, so there's two options on this sheet. We've got power equals energy transferred over time, or power equals work done over time. Energy is about work done, I think, isn't it?
What are you saying?
Write down the equation which links energy equals power. Write down the equation which links energy, power, and time.
Yeah.
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 And on the sheet,
Yeah.
I've got power equals energy transferred over time, or power equals work done over time. Okay, then I'm going to choose power equals energy transferred over time.
The symbols.
What
It
do you
gives
mean?
you the fucking symbols. There's energy, capital E, power, capital P, and time, little t.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the symbols in the formula.
Gosh, trifle makes you evil.
Can you see how those are the same three symbols?
Yeah, fine. Power equals energy transferred over time is what I'm writing down.
1 mark.
God.
Bloody hell.
There's no space for creativity in physics. I think that's where I fall down.
The hydroelectric generator transfers electrical power of 3,000 watts to the village.
I don't know.
Calculate the energy transferred in 60 minutes.
Wonder where that episode finished, Ron. Do you reckon you left it on a cliffhanger?
Halfway through a sentence.
Yeah. I believe in the first one, because I edited the biology exam, and I believe with that one, I did a clever thing where I sort of started a question and then like stopped it. You were like, ooh, the next question's about blah, 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 and then the episode ended. And then when I did the second episode, it rewound a little bit, so you sort of remembered where you were, you know?
Wow. Yeah, that's nice.
Profesh.
I didn't do that for the chemistry one.
No.
But I've got time to do that for physics now.
You could do. How do you think I'm going to have done, guys, on the physics? If you know your physics, you'll already know what I've got right and what I've got wrong.
Yeah, where do you reckon she comes versus chemistry and biology?
Yeah.
I've written some more begging.
Wow, Ron's really got some pleading going on. So, yes, cheerful earful. It's Sunday, the 20th of October. It's this week, if you're listening to this in the week of release. I think, are they still doing the day tickets where you can just go and see everything for one ticket?
Let's
I
say,
believe?
yeah.
So you can see us, you can see Olga Koch, Abigail Shaman, Pappies, Zoe Lyons, Trusty Hogs, Margaret Cabon Smith from Do the Right Thing, which is Ron's favourite. He's put it in...
Love that one.
By
accident.
Caps Lock. My Time Capsule. I've actually been on that one. So you could go and
Tom
see...
Scott.
I don't know.
He's a YouTuber but like a really famous one, and he retired, so he doesn't make new YouTube videos anymore. People that listen to us will know who Tom Scott is.
And I think Gráinne Maguire on the Way They Were podcast, they've got Chesney Hawkes as a live guest.
Fuck, Chesney Hawkes.
Yeah.
He played a piano that John Lennon once owned, according to Fiona Bruce.
Wow. It's the register. Thank you, Julian Garrity. Yeah, that's right. We were going to fall off a cliff edge, and then Julian, pow! He's a straight-talking, fast-shooting legend. He sees a podcast in need, and he comes in to save it. He knows his impulses and isn't afraid of a bit of instant gratification. He signs up. He gets a register announcement, and, respectfully, he's a ride as well. Packing a fat hog that shoots zip lines that he uses smoothly and skillfully to bring all of his many, many lovers to leg-shaking orgasm. He can make the best carbonara you've ever tasted in 18 minutes. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you, Julian.
Thank you, Julian. And also, I wanted to say, so my tour is rampaging around the country at the moment, and one of the highlights has been meeting the various lab rats that I haven't met yet because they've been too far away from all the live shows we've done.
Yeah.
And it's been really lovely meeting lab rats that I'm like, oh, I recognise your name, and then the odd person who's a lurker has come to say hello. Everyone's trying not to sneeze. I don't even know what that noise was. There's been the odd lurker on.
Yeah.
That I don't recognise their names at all. And they've just come over and said, hi, I love the podcast.
And some of them have said some really nice stuff.
Some of them have said some beautiful stuff. And it's been lovely. But we need to end the episode because Mackie's trying to fudge herself to death now in my arms. And I don't want that.
Thank you, Julian.
But we are on another cliff edge now.
Yes. And if you sign up for the Patreon now, next week you get your register thing. So go on, guys. Do it, please.
Woo-woo. Okay. We love you. We'll see some of you on Sunday at Cheerful Earful. And take care of yourselves.
Mackie,
Scuttlebug.
this is why.
You must stop scuttling. You beautiful little werewolf. Should we bring Mackie as well, dressed as a werewolf?
I assumed Mackie would be with you.
No, she'll be at home with you.
Why?
Because I'm going to several cities.
Yeah, but you always take Mackie. You always take her on tour with you.
Yeah, but she can't come next week.
Why?
I've got to do a BBC recording while I'm there, and she can't come to that. And I have. So here's my week that you're babysitting for. I'm going to London on Wednesday. After the show in London, I'm going up to Crewe as a halfway stop to Glasgow, where I'm doing a daytime recording on Thursday afternoon in Glasgow. I'm driving from that down to Newcastle to do a tour show. I'm going from Newcastle up to Edinburgh, ready for a tour show there the next day. Have to come out of Edinburgh to afford a hotel to stay in, back into Edinburgh for 3 shows the next day, down to Carlisle after those shows to sleep halfway to London, ready for Cheerful Earful on Sunday.
Yeah.
Not really fair to take the dog for that.
No.
Plus, she wants to see Girlfriend of the Podcast.
Mackie.
You're going to have to carpet your kitchen.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get a big rug in here. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Is it raining? Rain episode! Ron, say class dismissed.
Oh. Pencils down.
Oh, yeah.